Knicks family, good morning. Happy Monday morning to you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope your family's well. So, wanted to talk some Knicks again, guys. Yesterday they had a game yesterday, as I'm sure you guys already know. They lost to the Lakers yesterday in a fashion where, I don't even know what to say. I'll be honest, man. Yesterday was really one of those games where I personally thought they were going to win yesterday. I didn't like the way they came out. I'm not in the first quarter. I'm not gonna lie, but they should have played, in my opinion, a lot better. They had 18 turnovers yesterday, which tells you a lot right there. You got 18 turnovers. I don't know how many points they score off the turnovers, the Lakers, but you get 18 turnovers in any game. I don't even know how you win that game. I don't know how. I don't care how good you score. You have 18 turnovers. It's going to be extremely difficult to try to win a game like that. And I thought they played. What's the word I'm looking for? Jalen Brunson, for example, right? Let me talk about him real quick. All right. You guys know I love me some Jalen Brunson. That's my favorite player in the Knicks. He's a player that I look up to, that I love dearly because of he's a humble guy. He's all about winning and stuff like that. It's all about team. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. As good as he is, as amazing as he is, he's the captain. I respect him tremendously, and I love him. But the one thing that I must say that he's gotten better at, in my opinion, he's gotten better at distributing the ball, moving the ball around, right? Instead of playing hero ball and all that isolation stuff, right? And I love when he does it in the fourth quarter. I don't mind him doing it in the fourth quarter, especially when it's a close game, right? I don't mind it whatsoever. I just don't, because I know he's going to come through for the most part, right? They don't call him Mr. Clutch for no reason, right? So, but yesterday to me, I don't know how many assists he had yesterday. He had several assists, but I just felt like in the fourth quarter, because in the fourth quarter to me, I thought that he was playing a little bit too much hero ball. Cat was scoring yesterday in the fourth quarter a little bit, but again, that was him doing that on his own, where he would get the ball at the top of the key, and then he would go and take it to the hole, or of course, if he was open at the 3-point line, he would shoot a 3-point or whatever. So for me personally, I felt like Cat didn't get the ball enough in the fourth quarter. That's as simple as that. He didn't, and I thought Brunson rushed a couple of shots that he normally, usually makes, but he still rushed them, in my opinion. Especially when he was going down the paint, he was driving into the paint, and he got stripped like 3 or 4 times in the paint. And you saw in his face, like he was expecting a foul, and obviously he didn't get it. And I can agree to a good extent. He did get fouled several times going in the paint, and he never got called for it. And that's a problem. That's a big problem. So, it's just frustrating to see, guys. It's frustrating to see. And I know they play tonight against the Clippers. They're not. I know they're in LA. They're not. They really have to play better tonight, man. I hope they play better tonight, because it's a back-to-back, and you know how it is in the back-to-backs, man. Back-to-back games are hard to win 1, 2, let alone 1. So we'll see how they play tonight. I think, we'll see what Mike Brown does as far as game planning, because I know the Clippers, I think they're only a game under 500, so I think they're 6th or 7th in the West or something like that, 8th, I'm not sure. But I know they're either in playing or in the playoff spot. I'm not sure, because I haven't looked at the standings yet. But we got to play a lot better tonight, especially in the first quarter. We have to come out with a much better performance in the first quarter. We got to try to limit our turnovers, play defense, physical defense, because we know how good we can play defensively. I mean, we got the best defense in the league since January 15th. We're number 1 in defense, man. So that tells you a lot. When we're playing defense, we're playing better ball. We're scoring the ball better, we're moving the ball better. There's player movement, there's rebounding. So we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna get all frustrated. I mean, I was frustrated yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was extremely frustrated yesterday with the way they played, just the way they came out yesterday in that game. And Luka was doing everything he wanted yesterday. And don't get me wrong, he's a heck of a shooter, man. He's you know, he leads the league in scoring for a reason, I believe. You know, I think he's either first or second in the league in scoring. But you know, still, you know, we just didn't play him well enough, in my opinion, tight enough. So, and they didn't have LeBron James, another one. He didn't play yesterday. So, anyway, we'll see what happens going forward. We'll see what happens tonight. I pray that they play better tonight, and I have a good feeling that they will. So, with that being said, guys, I want to thank you again for, you know, giving me the opportunity to talk on this platform and you hearing me out. If you were able to, if you're, you know, hopefully you made it this far. And if you did, you know, just make sure you like the video, you comment, and you share it. And if your heart desires to subscribe to the channel, that will mean the world to me. Again, I'm trying to grow this channel as best as I can. You know, one day at a time. You know, everything takes time to grow. So, you know, but I appreciate you guys, all right? You guys take care. Let's get this dub tonight. I think they play at 10 o'clock tonight. I might not even watch. I might just watch the first quarter and first half, and that's to turn it off, because I do work in the morning. So, but we'll see. Hopefully they come out with a big W tonight. Anyway, guys, you guys take care. Have a great day. Stay safe out there wherever you are. God bless. Let's go New York.